How's it going, boys? Johnny Superbian here, and it's time for another race in the Superbian Grand Prix, and this one is the Desert Air Circuit. A very straightforward race with just a few tight turns and long straightaways, giving everyone a chance to catch back up. And it all starts in turn number 1, right off the beginning. This is where it gets really hectic. Now I'll show you two ways that you can take it. First thing is if you're out in front and you can take it quick enough and make it tight enough and not get hit by everyone behind you, then it's definitely a good thing to try and take advantage of that. But you can see how only 1, 2, and 3 made it out of that corner. A lot of times what I like to do is just turn off to the side, let everyone else go right past you, and just use these straightaways to catch up when the pack isn't so tight. Because you don't want to damage your car, you know, because it will affect how you're driving for the rest of the race. So you can see how I just take the turn, and then I'll use the draft on the following straightaways to catch back up. So after you come out of turn number 1, it goes to turn number 2 after that straightaway that I was talking about. But these straightaways are a little bit more dangerous than regular highway straightaways in the city of Los Santos, just because there are no borders on the outside of these roads. So if you drift off to the desert road or the sandy road, you know, you may hit a fence or a light post or go up a hill and really destroy your car and ruin your race, right? And this is turn number 2. Turn number 2, you can take it at full speed, but again, when that pack comes and it's tight following the straightaway, you know, the best thing to do would just be stay behind the pack. So that was turn number 2. It's a turn that you can take at full speed if you need to. But turn number 3, you cannot take at full speed. It's a 90-degree turn, and this is one of those turns again where, because it follows the straightaway, everyone is bunched up, right? So you see the first way you can take it. The second way, if you go a little bit wide, but avoiding contact is always going to be a problem, unless you're quick enough and you can take the shortcut. If you can take the shortcut, you'll avoid people using you as a backboard on that turn, right? But it's hard because you can hit that fence. Now after turn number 3, there's a long straightaway that leads to turn number 4. And just like turn number 1, which was also a 90-degree turn, you don't need to damage your car, you don't need to kill people, you just need to be able to come out of that turn in a decent position with someone ahead of you so that you can use the draft and get back up to the pack. So you can see how the following straightaway, it comes up at to turn number 4 here. And turn number 4, you want to try and take as tight as possible. You have to slow down, but if you're on the outside with the pack, you'll see, just like all those other cars, you'll get people who debonte you over the fence there. But if it's the last lap, like it is in this clip, if you're in first, there's enough time, there's enough space for second place to use the draft off you and try to catch up and take that first from you. You can see how I'm trying to play defense on this guy. He gets by and he steals that first place away from me. So on that last turn, turn number 4, if it's in the middle of the race, you want to take it tight. If it's at the last of the race, maybe you want someone ahead of you so you can use the draft. If anyone's wondering, right there it is on the map, and it's the Desert Air Circuit. If you guys are interested in playing the Superbian Grand Prix with us, follow us on Twitter and wait for that GTA retweet.